What's up? Thanks for tuning back into the channel, guys. Today we're doing install on some more race car parts. So I hope you're as excited as I am.
I need to stop. I've been doing too much. I've been running too fast. I've been testing my luck. I've been living cloud nine. I've been at it all night. I've been feeling so loved. I've been waking up late. I've been making up shit. I've been spilling my guts. I've been feeling so blessed, but stressed all day. So I lay out my dreams like every night.
So I ordered some hood pins through QSP. So just aluminium versions. Basically you have this pin and this slides over there and then it locks. So we need to find a way we're going to mount these pins. First I thought I would put them in here in the stock locations for the hood pins. I can't really get a bolt through there or a nut. I've seen people weld a nut in here. I want to keep these things in stock form in case I would need them. I'm just going to remove these from the hood, though they don't interact anymore, but I'm going to leave this in. So I was thinking, what is another good option? This would be a strong part, but I think it's too much to the outside for my liking. And then I was looking at in here, but it's different on the other side. So I'm gonna take the flattest part in here, whereas part to put the nut on from the bottom. And then I'm gonna, basically it's gonna sit something like this. So I'm first going to measure that I put the hole in the right space at both sides. Put this thing in place. Then I'm gonna put some grease or something on top. Close the hood and see where this marks the hood, and then drill it out from underneath. And hopefully everything will line up nice and easy. So that's the game plan. Okay, this is what we have now. Tighten them really good, and then I can really twist the metal a little bit to get it in the right position. Because that one is nice and right up. This one's a bit crooked. I think once I tighten it, I'll be able to move it around a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna measure them, that they're on equal length. But yeah, if I look at it like this, they're gonna have to go a lot more down. And then I think I'm gonna hit the headlight cup, so I'm gonna have to shorten this, I think. So they were gonna be way too long for in that position. Instead of shortening them, so what I did is I drilled further down through this one place of the headlight cups, just in the edge. You can't really see it from here, but that means that, if you can see, they're now positioned a bit like this, and that's actually not bad, because the hood itself goes like this. So and it's already really tight, and it's not a lot of play in them. I still need to tighten them all the way, but I think something like this will be roughly the height. I have no idea. So I'm gonna measure it, see that they're the same, then close the hood, see I should say estimate how far it needs to come down further or up, and then I'm gonna mark these, and then it's time to drill the hood. And when I'm gonna drill the hood, I'm gonna roughly where it's gonna come through, I'm gonna put some tape, and hopefully that prevents the wrap from shearing off or something. Just put a little bit of grease and just going to do it in the middle of it, so that's the center of the hole I'm gonna have to make, like this and like this. Now carefully close it like this. Okay. Let's see. Alright, and we have our mark right there, and also right there. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to a new adventure. So I'm currently on the way to Munich Icons in Nieuwpoort, and I'm going to ride along with their demo car, and we're going to do a meet and greet from Classic BMW, and there will also be a little tour, a little tour of a couple hours, I think about 90 kilometers that we're gonna do right along with that car. It's an E21. Completely custom built with like a 400 horsepower turbocharged engine, so that really should be amazing to drive along with. It's about an hour that we will arrive there, so yeah, I'm really excited. I hope I can shoot a little bit of the car and also the cars on the meeting itself, but yeah, the primary goal here is to just have a ride along in an amazing car. It will be the fastest car I've ever driven in, so yeah, I'm really excited. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, it's a little update. So it's been a few days since I've did the first work on the hood pin install, and yeah, this is what we have right now. So I got a lift, got it installed. Actually had it for like 6 months, but yeah, it just didn't happen. So yeah, I finally got it installed with my dad, and the car is up there. So it was very anxious to get it up there the first time. But yeah, nothing collapsed or something, so that's great. So you probably notice that no, I can't stand under it. I know. I knew that yeah, from the beginning. When we built this place, we never thought we would actually put a lift in it. So yeah, this is basically the highest we can get a car up here, because this is like a really big support beam, as you can see. So it's like, I believe 10 or 15 centimeters more to go up if needed. And it's nearly or roughly the same on top. I don't know if you can see. But yeah, this is going to be so much nicer to pull engines from the bottom and just general work in general. So yeah, I'm really excited to work on it like this. Yeah, I've also got like a little chair on wheels that I can roll around, work like this. So that should be yeah, really nice. So the plan is, now that I can reach under the car much more easily, we're gonna drop the exhaust. So I don't know if you guys have actually seen the exhaust already, like that. I'm gonna drop the exhaust, drop the diff, drop the drive shaft, and change out the differential. So I finally got a ZF. It's right here. So a 5-speed ZF with the bigger Guibo, and a friend of mine has a drive shaft from an E24 that should fit without the need for the bracket. So I'm gonna put all of that in together with the welded diff that's filled up with oil and sealed. So yeah, basically everything is ready. Got a new clutch right there, and all that is going in, and then I hope the car is gonna run perfectly or drive perfectly. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do today. But first I'm gonna finish the hood pin install. I need to drill a couple more holes in the hood itself for yeah, the top of the pin. Yeah, shouldn't be too much of a work. So I'm gonna start with that, and then all the rest. Right, I've been going at it for a while. So I drilled the holes for the studs. was a bit of yeah, trial and error. Then used a file to file it out, but I think I did a pretty good job. I'll show you. So yeah, the whole, it's not perfect around there, but yeah, you won't see it anyway. So I decided I'm going to put the things like this. I've already mounted this one. There are 3 holes in it, one here, and one here. In these two I've put a rivet, or a rivet. But here there's no space to, you can't access it with the rivet tool. So I just put the, yeah, there are a couple screws provided with with the things and with these little brackets to screw them into, but I can't use those because there's like a double layer in here, and if I want to use those little tabs, then I have to make another hole. So I decided just to drill a hole and then screw the screw in it, and it's quite tight. If this would come loose, then I will take some other screws and put the little plate on the back, but I think this is gonna be good enough. So now I'm gonna do the same here. I just drilled one hole, riveted this one, and then marked the other one, drilled that way. When I make the holes, nothing shifts, or I won't be able to, or the holes won't align, basically. And here's the final result. Looks really cool, really racy. I like it. Okay, so now you can have a good look at what my exhaust actually looks like. So the guy from the exhaust shop, he actually, as you can see this part, I believe this was from the Schmiedman headers, and he had basically to replace or place the bits in a different place to make it fit. So we go from what is it gonna be, I think 2 inch, and here to 3 inch. See all the nice stick welds. Then a flex pipe. Then a small muffler in the middle. Then it goes down in size just a little bit. What is this gonna be? I guess 3/4 of an inch or something. So that it lines up with the size of the rear muffler. And then exhaust and double tips. And as you can see, this is all oil, or I should say grease, that came out of the axles that were worn out, and the seals or the rubbers were broken. This is all, yeah, all the grease that was in there. So I'm gonna try to get that off a little bit with brake cleaner. But yeah, so this is how the exhaust looks like. I'm really loving it so far. Just on this, on the little chair on wheels, it's so much more handy. I think if usually, and also with this thing now, without those things, I think I would have been not even half as far. So yeah, as you can see, drive shaft is out, shifter is out. The diff is mostly loose. I just need to take it out. I've loosened the sway bar. I'm gonna take off this chassis brace thing, and then start unbolting whatever I can from underneath on the transmission. Just finished up removing the transmission, so I've put them together here. The Getrag on the right side, the ZF on the left side. They're roughly the same in size, but not exactly. So I don't know if you can see on camera, but the ZF, yeah, it's a bit deceiving because the Guibo isn't on the track, but the ZF is just a little bit longer. It's about, I'd say, like a centimeter. Also, the mounting point for the shifter is also about a centimeter farther back, which will be perfect for the shifter position in the E28. By the looks of it, I would say it looks beefier, but I think they are almost exactly the same. Yeah, so I had a weird noise coming from the shifter. I don't know if I put it in a video, I think not. And I think I've seen where it comes from. So you have the clutch fork. As you can see on this side, this spot, it's actually completely worn. So from making contact with metal, it's not supposed to do that, obviously. And when we take a look under the car, you can see that all this on the pressure plate is also all scuffed up. So this part hit the clutch fork. Really weird. So I think it was because of I have a slave cylinder for a ZF, and I think that slides in a bit further into the gearbox. But I've put it on like a track, which made basically this rod would push already against the fork when it actually shouldn't. I think that's the explanation. But yeah, so that should be fixed with all the other parts that I have. They should be a good package. However, now I've discovered this. I'm still not sure if that is going to cause all of the noise that my transmission or my gear, my clutch made. So I'm gonna take it off now and see what the plate itself looks like. Right. So the flywheel itself is looking good. Nothing to notice there. So, and then here we have the setup. This all came out. Don't think it should make that much of a mess, but let's take a look what we have here. Yeah, that looks fine, I guess. Nothing to see on the pressure plate. The clutch plate itself. It has some weird markings, or is it just dust? I'm gonna take it in the daylight. I don't know what these marks are, if that is something to do with the heat. Send it over to a mate, or let him take a look at it, see if he knows if those marks indicates some heat issue or wear or something, but to me it looks okay. I'm gonna end this video here, guys. Next video we're going to put in the ZF, all the drive shafts, all that stuff to make it good again. We'll put the welded diff, just I've explained it already 5 times, I guess. Oh yeah, I have to show you the finished result with the hood pins. Oh, it's a bit of convincing. Oh, there we are. I think it looks really nice. And yeah, one more thing. Also, next video we're gonna put in the fan. So I ordered a SPAL fan. I'm gonna show it to you real quick. I ordered it from QSP. It's a nice big unit. It's quite heavy. Looks like a really good thing. Yeah, a mate of mine. Actually, the guy I bought the E28 from has the same in his cars, and he says it works great. So I ordered that one. That came in. And yeah, it's gonna sit right in between here. So right there, you see a lot of space behind the bumper and in front of the radiator. That's where it's gonna sit. With a thermal switch, so it switches on automatically when the car reaches a certain temperature. Yeah, so that we're also gonna do next video. I'm also still working on the M50 swap video. Yeah, we're almost done, maybe so in 2 weeks or something it will be there. So yeah, I thank you for watching. I hope to see you next time. Make sure to subscribe if you like what you see. It would really do me a favor. And yeah, I love you and have a good one.
much fun.